Well, I've got a new rifle and it's a Air Arms EV2. And I'm just shooting it now at 65 yards. So I'm going to put the camera on it with these shoot and see targets that I won in the Airgun Gear show. Here's my EV. Just there, spirit level, wind indicator. The whole lot. And a nice buttock on the end. Good thing is with this is there's no recoil, so I can use it to hunt with this camera. The camera won't shake about. When I tried this camera on my TX, the camera just went all blurry and you couldn't see anything. The target that I'm going to be shooting is down there, that white thing there. That'll be a shoot and see target instead. You can see where I've been hitting. Just trying to zero it in. Requires 3.5mm dots at 65 yards, zeroed at 35 yards. So let's see what we can do. At 65 yards. Put the camera on it now so you can see. The wind's blowing it miles. I've put it out at 35 now, which is where it's zeroed, and I'm going to be going for the targets around the corners. I'll start off with the top right, fasten the tripod into place. So the pellet will still be affected quite a lot by the wind, a bit low and left. The wind just died there, picked up again. Died. That's very tricky conditions in the wind. The wind's sort of diving up, down, left, right, all over the place. Very difficult. Still, good fun all the same. Just a bit of fun now. LA's 28 yards. I've got some little... That's how windy it is. And it took off all my cartridges. Great. Take two. Just a bit of fun now. Got some spent brass cases from blank bullets on there. Some have already blown off. And these are at 30 yards. I'm going to see if I can hit them in this very bad wind. I've got a tree as a backstop, so none of the pellets are going to be going anywhere. That's 4. All in real time. This is the worst hunting weather I've ever experienced. There's leaves everywhere. The trees are almost bent over double when a strong gust comes, like one's coming now. So I've decided to call it a day for the pigeons. It's just not going to happen, and it's also intermittent chucking it down the rain. So I've set some targets out now and I'm going to go up there and snipe them from a high position. Well, that's another day done and dusted. I didn't really get to do what I wanted to do today because the weather was so bad, but I did get to see some of this potential of this rifle, especially when we went out to 65 yard. Wind was blowing an absolute hoolie all over the place, so couldn't really see what was going on with the pellets there. However, they were all in a straight-ish line. Wind wasn't even blowing sort of consistently, 5 mile an hour, anything 30 mile an hour I would say. But yeah, I am pleased with how this rifle's performed. I'm looking forward to using it on a still day, and I'm also looking forward to getting a good scope on it, because although this is a good scope, I'm after a field target scope with a 10 to 50 by 60 mag and objective lens. I think I'm going to go for a big Nico or BSA Platinum or something along them lines. The reason I've got this rifle is because after the European Championships, I gave Neil his Pro Target back. While I was using the Pro Target, I was working extra hours and saving money for one of these, and yeah, I've got it now. It's all good. The Europeans went really well. I came 70 something out of 110, I think it is. On the second day, my scope was all over the place. It was shooting 10 clicks. I had to add 10 clicks on 45 and add 15 clicks on 55, and it was just all over the place. I basically had to do a full recalibration on the plinking range before I started the competition. I filmed all of it, paid my brother to film, and got some really good footage. I put it on the external hard drive, and before I had a chance to put it on another hard drive, so I'd have 2 copies, it crashed. So we've paid a lot of money to get it back, and it hasn't worked, so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. That footage might be lost, and that's also the whole of the Midland Game Fair as well. And I had some really good interviews. I had an interview with Tony B last, and a few more as well. Can't remember because it was so long ago now. But I'm really hoping to get that back because I paid my brother a fair bit of money, and it was a great weekend, and I wanted to share it with you all. So thanks for watching. I'm all dried off now. There will be a full review of this rifle coming soon, so subscribe for that. Yep, hopefully should be able to do some hunting with it as well soon. I know I also promised you some scope cam footage, and I got this scope cam working perfectly, all exactly in line, and I screwed it all instead of gluing it because the glue kept coming apart. And literally, as soon as I had done this, my phone broke, so I only got 1 session, and yeah, wait till I get a new phone. One more thing, I've written a review on my Air Arms TX200, and it's on the Air Arms website, the brand new Air Arms website. I'll put a link to it in the description, check it out. It's a really good review, I think. It is my review, so I would say that. Thanks again.